Brooklyn Nets. At small forward, Royce O'Neal. At shooting guard, Joe Harris. At the other guard position, Edmund Sumner. At center, Nicholas Claxton. At forward, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the visiting team is Jacques Vaughn. Let's meet the starting five for your Portland Trail Blazers. At small forward, 6'4", number 11, Josh Hart. At guard, 6'3", number 1, Anthony Simon. Center from at play cleanest is Bosnia and Herzegovina, right vice at setum, Yusef Nurkic. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 9, Jeremy Grant. At guard, 6'3", wearing the letter O, Damian Lillard. The head coach for your Portland Trail Blazers is Chauncey Billups. Fans, your Portland Trail Blazers.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, it seems like it will be a great fit for Ben Simmons on the Nets. There's plenty of scoring around him so he can focus on what he does best, setting up his teammates and defending. He said, I take pride in it. There's only one ball. If I'm able to get stops and give guys a hard time, then we'll be able to get further. Kevin?
First team all defense. All right, DA, thanks as always. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Sumner in at the point guard position. And for Portland, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Hart in at the small forward. It's still early in the season and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Lillard up top. Knocked loose. Here's Sumner. He feeds it to KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
That free throw good from Durant. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Hart. Now, here's Nurkic. He's covered closely, and it's blocked. Hart against O'Neal. Pass to KD. Banked in off the glass.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Passes to Simons. Frames the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sumner. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. O'Neal against Hart. And the shot is good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And there's the pass to Simons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
First one falls for him.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And Simons drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
KD against Grant, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Lillard. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Grant the pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. The 3 from KD. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Nurkic kicks to Hart. Pass to Lillard. Wide open look. And that one is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Durant feeling it out of him. Hart against O'Neal. Back to Durant. That shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Three-pointer. Durant with another miss. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 2. Grant. That's good.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Edwards finds Curry. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Simmons left side. Return to sender. Here's Winslow. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
That puts them in the lead.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Now here's Edwards. Out left to the wing. Now here's Mills. Covered by Lillard. Mills can't hit. Portland leading. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
There's just an edge to Lillard's game. You better bring your A game defensively, or he will eat you alive.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And the Nets with possession here. 4-point game. Pass to Mills. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
No good on that one. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Thomas checked in for Edwards. He's off on the second. Great. Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
They get the rebound, and that one's good. Eubanks.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Simmons. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Sharp. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Trailblazers have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
He's off on the first. So both teams changing it up here. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Trying to end the drought. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this.
Fans, your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
You talk handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And Bernie Simons out there with Josh Hart. And it's Little in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Nurkic, the 11-footer, no good from Grant.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Simons, following the bucket by the Nets. Now Nurkic He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Simons. He's guarded closely. The shot misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Sumner passes to Durant. Misses off the right iron. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Thomas. Lets it go with a 3. Sumner's shot is off. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Inside. Portland grabs the miss.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
It's good. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's KD. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First,
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For your Trailblazers, Nasir Little, 2 shots.
That one is off. So for the Nets, Edwards comes in for O'Neal, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Thomas. No good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simons against Edwards. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Claxton. Back to Edwards. He kicks it to KD. That 3 off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Simons, the pass to Hart. Nurkic in the post, defended by Durant. Nurkic can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Harris. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. It's stolen by Harris.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. That's good from Harris. So Portland ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mills in for Edmund Sumner. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Short. That's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Simmons. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Harris. And the pass to Winslow. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Lillard left side, and that one's on target from the wing. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the shot first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
From the baseline. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Winslow. No points in the game yet for him, and it's good for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry with the bounce pass. Mills looking it over. The 3. And they get it back. Sharp. It's deflected. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Winslow, covered by Mills. Lillard, right side, over Harris, and Portland again with the bucket.
And you got to be on Lillard at all times, capable of capitalizing from that mid-range area.
Curry passes to Sharp, and here's Mills for 3. Second chance shot. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Back to the action in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't give up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Time to get loud.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Harris. And it's Sumner in at the 1.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Joe Harris. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard, the pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. Now, here's Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Hart with it. Lillard outside. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Sumner passes to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Harris with it. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Portland ball.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Lillard up top. 12 points for him. Simons from outside. Drills the three-pointer. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And that one drops for him. Sumner's got his first bucket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Lillard. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Got that one from Nurkic.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Simons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal
Clearly
foul.
a foul.
First team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
The first one falls. Thomas checked in for the Nets. And Simons drops them both. Here's KD. 7 points in the game. Outside Thomas. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now, here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Here's Nurkic. They grabbed their own miss. Nice D from Durant. Nets trail by 16. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
Thomas.
Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Hart for 3. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Sumner. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Sumner.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Hart. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Grant, right side. It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks them.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers. Throw good, Damian Lillard. So for the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and it's Justin Winslow in for Josh Hart. Sharp's checked in for the Nets. Seth Curry comes in for Thomas. Full free throws good from Lillard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Simmons. Out to Edwards. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Curry passes to Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
For Brooklyn, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
At the line for the Nets, Day'Ron Sharp taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Portland leading by 12. And Lillard kicks to Winslow. Back to Lillard. Here's Watford, guarded by Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
3rd team foul.
The Trailblazers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Trendon Watford, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Little, he's checked in for Lillard. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 14. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Watford, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 16. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Mills. To the inside. And it's Sharp missing. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 5 points so far. Nets trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Curry looking it over. Beyond the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Nurkic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Nets trail by 18. Here's Curry, got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. The shot, no good. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Grant. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from KD. 3-on-3. A 3-ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Now, here's Hart. The pass to Sharp from downtown. Doesn't go for him. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And O'Neal gets it to go.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Trailblazers leading by 16. Pass to Sharp. Here's Hart. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Hard against Durant. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
They're fit tonight with a free T-shirt. Make a little noise. Time to get loud for your Blazer Dancers. It's dance time for them. Here are your Blazer dancers. It's dance time for them. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Then for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Patty Mills. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Claxton. Shoots over Simons. Claxton, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Hart the pass to Nurkic. Count that bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
O'Neal against Hart. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Third personal foul.
And the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
O'Neal, one shot.
That's good from O'Neal.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here's Hart. Nurkic kicks to Simons. O'Neal against Hart. Passes it to Lillard. And here is Grant. Over KD. And the shot is long. From 10 feet out, Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Now, here's Lillard. And here is Hart. Back to Simons. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now, here's Nurkic. Here's the pass to Simons. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Durant, no good. Trailblazers leading by 11. 1:31 left in the game. Hart the pass to Nurkic. Simons kicks to Hart. Lets it fly. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Sumner. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Edmund Sumner. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. So he gets them both. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Simons. Now Hart. Back to Simons. Over Harris. And it's Simons missing. Here's Sumner. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Here's Simons. No good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Lillard outside. So the Trailblazers win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
That led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.